4th and 4. New Haven, they're going to go for it. Lupoli's going to pass. Looks left, now looks back to the right. Has a man, and it's Shamar Logan, who's been doing it all on this drive. This time a receiving catch for a first down. He's ran for a couple, now he catches for one, and it's inside the red zone for New Haven.
And tip of the cap to the offensive line there. They gave Lupoli tons of time and let Williams come back open, and he's right there on the sideline. First down Chargers as they convert another 4th down. So they're a perfect 2-2 on 4th down conversion so far in this game.
That was Logan with the reception, and he remains in the backfield. 3 wide receivers to the left side. They're going to hand it off to Logan now. He'll work the center of the field. The flag comes in. Sam Dostler, Chuck Sadowski with you. Also, the production being done by Professor Wayne Edwards, Sports Practicum class.
It's going to be a holding call against New Haven, I believe.
Be the second penalty.
Number 88, 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Holding call on the wide receiver there for the Chargers.
So that'll move New Haven back.
Actually, the tight end, Jake LaRoe, got flagged there, number 88.
Ball back to the 27-yard line, 1st and 20. After it had been 1st and 10 from the 17. So a costly one there. They'll pass on 1st and long and nearly intercepted. Again on the coverage, Brandon Holt. He's been in on a couple of nice defensive plays.
Well-timed break there. It's fortunate that that ball wasn't intercepted as Holt got both hands on it. We'll take a quick look at that on our replay here.
Yeah, Lupoli trying to zip it in there, but Holt, a good break as they tried to work A.J. Green into the picture. Green had a first down catch on the scoring drive for New Haven in the first quarter. Another methodical drive by this Chargers offense. They'll hand it off to Logan on 2nd down up the middle, and he's going to get back close to the original line of scrimmage, a gain of about 8, and it'll be a 3rd and 12. Make it 3rd and 13 as he gets to the 20.
So it'll be interesting to see what the Chargers do here. Are they going to think of this as 4-down territory? Are they going to perhaps run the ball, maybe pick up 5-6 yards here and then go for it again? Or are they going to go right to the 6, maybe a corner route to Williams here? We'll see what they decide. At least they do have the ball in a little better position for a field goal than they did earlier in this drive.
A few yards forward. Chris Liggio, the man in the backfield with Lupoli. 3rd and 13. Lupoli rolling out of the pocket. Scans the field, throws, and it's nearly intercepted again as once more on the coverage it was Holt. Lupoli would have been better served just throwing that one away, and now we'll see what this New Haven offense decides to do. They've gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converting on those, and it looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field. It would be from here a 37-yarder. The long on the year for Mike Stileni is 35.
Yeah, that was, as you said, he definitely would have been better served throwing that ball away, but he might have been able to pick up a few yards too just by tucking the ball under and running with it. So we'll see what they do here. 4th and 13 from the 20.
Play clock down to 7. They're going to bring the blitz from the left side, throwing towards the end zone. A man wide open, touchdown! Chris Carlisle somehow got free behind the pace defense. A flag comes down. Touchdown will count, and we'll see what the call is.
Yeah, Pace got burned there on the safety blitz. Nice job by the Chargers to pick it up. There was no help behind on the defense, and Lupoli read it well. It's going to be a roughing the passer call on there, so they'll add that on the kickoff.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 23 of defense. Penalties accepted, touchdown is good, penalty be assessed on the kickoff.
There's another look. Lupoli throwing it, and Carlisle got behind the defense, was able to beat the defensive back Day, and a touchdown. That's a real backbreaker for Pace.
And a tip of the hat on that tip of the hat on the play to Shamar Logan as he picked up the safety blitz, cut him down, allowed the time for the touchdown.
First touchdown of the year for Carlisle, the junior out of Rockville, Maryland. Extra point from Stileni is good. and New Haven a 14-7 lead. New Haven on their first drive of the second quarter, they go back in front. We'll step aside here in the second quarter. 14-7 New Haven. Adrian Rybalowski and Darius Jones back to receive. As this kickoff comes from the 50-yard line, it's going to go into the end zone touchback, and it'll be Pace who scored on their last drive, starting from their own 25-yard line with 8:25 to go in the first half. 2 timeouts left for either team. And Christian Lupoli, Chuck, he's had a couple passes that maybe could have been intercepted. They haven't been yet. And overall, in his first start through nearly a half of football, you have to be pretty impressed with how he's running this offense.
You have to be impressed with how he's running the offense and how he's keeping things alive with his legs, getting out of the pocket. He's made some nice reads, and you got to be impressed, too, if you're a Charger fan, how they answered that score by Pace. Pace scored on the first play of the second quarter to tie things up 7-7. The Chargers march right down and answered with a touchdown of their own. They're back on top 14-7 with 8:25 here to play in the second quarter.
It'll be Brandon Simmons again to take the snaps. Low snap. He's going to hand it off to Bieniemy. Some room up the left side, and he'll gain 6 yards on first down. And at this point, not sure if we'll see Aiken at all in this game, but you definitely have to think he's on the sideline for at least this first half.
Yeah, definitely. And again, he's over there. His helmet not near him. So again, we saw him out there warming up, but I've not seen him at all in the first half. And Pace looking to answer here as New Haven did after the Setters score.
2nd and 4. They're going to throw. Catch is made, and a first down. A nice move after a missed tackle is the reception made by Connor McCormick.
Yeah, McCormick got the big tight end, not exactly the swiftest guy looking like, but he made the catch, secured the ball, made a nice quick move there, and picked up as many yards as he could, picked up the first down, so it's 1st and 10 Pace from their own 38. Clock moving, 7:30 to play here in the second quarter.
3rd reception of the year for the freshman out of Islip, New York. Pace located in New York, the Setters. Big game next week against Assumption. Man moving in motion. They're going to hand it off to Bieniemy. He goes up the middle and gains his way towards midfield.
Yeah, Pace actually with 2 campuses. They have the New York campus, and their athletic facilities, most of them where the football team plays, is out in Westchester County in Pleasantville. So Paces are all over the place in the metro area.
One would say they're setting the pace.
Yes, they are.
It had to be said at least once, right?
Yes. Yeah, I know for basketball they play at least 1 game a year in their New York City campus, but the majority of their athletic events take place in Pleasantville.
Good job standing in the pocket by Simmons as the rush came. Got it off to Trey Hodge.
Yeah, and as we mentioned before, Simmons doing a nice job of standing tall in that pocket. When he gets time, he looks comfortable.
Yeah, since that first drive, he's played quite well.
Yeah, it's one of those, unfortunately, we really have no information as to why Simmons is in there, but he's looked comfortable after that first drive.
One thing we have not seen from Pace as Bieniemy goes up the middle and gets a couple yards on first down. We haven't seen them stretch the field yet, really. Can't remember a pass that's gone farther in the air than maybe 15 yards.
You know, and again, I think you're going to be a little bit more conservative with your quote-unquote backup quarterback out there. So you might not be as risky as you would if Aiken was out there. So they've stayed away from turnovers so far in this game as they're only down by 7, 14-7. This clock runs just about 5.5 minutes to go here in the first half.
So there's a confident Pace football team, though, winners of 3 in a row after they lost to Millersville in week 1. Simmons rolling left side, plants, now he's going to run with it. He's able to gain a few before he's wrestled down by a couple of New Haven defenders. Included in the tackle there was Ryan Hodgkins.
Yeah, and if you're a Pace fan, you're happy to see your quarterback put that ball away. He was holding it like a little, like a loaf of bread there for a while, and you got to be worried that someone was going to come from behind and knock it away, but he managed to secure it, and he's brought down 3rd and 5 here for the Setters.
Pace 3 of 5 converting on 3rd downs in the first quarter. New Haven has had a lot of success converting on third down and fourth down as well. And it'll be a ball at the 44-yard line here on this third down. Pace trying to answer the New Haven score. Simmons passing, and it's intercepted. That's Zach Francesco. He's going to go up the sideline, wrestled out of bounds, and New Haven, a prime opportunity to put this game, to create some distance between them and Pace here late in the first half. And that's the first time we've really seen Simmons make a mistake. He threw that one right to Zach Francesco.
Zach Francesco and three of his friends were right there, as just blanketed by blue jerseys there. You see 4 Chargers and only 1 white Pace jersey. And we talked about Francesco in the pregame show. He's been the man on defense. So big interception there. Chargers set up with the takeaway. 1st and 10 in Pace territory at the setter's 35-yard line.
Yeah, Simmons was trying to get the football to Darius Jones, who was a third-teamer last year, has been his go-to target throughout the game, but I think New Haven might have had a thought that they were going to go there as well, and they had, as you said, Francesco and a few friends around him.
See if they take a shot at the end zone here right on the first play after the turnover.
Instead, it's going to be a run play. Liggio, a first down and more, rumbles towards the 20, down at the 22. A gain of 13 on first down, and New Haven starting to pick up big chunks of yards on the ground.
Yeah, Liggio did a nice job of breaking a tackle there by the linebacker. Jalen Martinez kept his legs going, picked up a big gain all the way down to the 22, so a gain of 13 on that first down play.
Liggio led the team in carries last year. Came in with 167 yards on the season this year in 3 games. Missed some time due to injury, didn't play in the home opener. Goes left. Gains 4 or 5.
And we'll see if the Chargers can cash in points on the turnover. Pace was not able to do that after they got the ball in the early going, as they missed a field goal attempt as they had the ball deep in Charger territory. So anytime you can get points off the turnovers, it's a bonus. And Chargers already up by 7, leading 14-7 as clock runs, 3:25 to go in the first half. And they get some points here, and as you said, Sam, create some more distance between themselves and the setters.
And New Haven will get the football first. They deferred the opening coin toss. Williams moves in motion a bit. Passing on 2nd and 6. They throw to Williams, a diving catch. It'll be a first down. Make it Carlisle, who had that touchdown catch on the Chargers' last drive. A diving, sprawling catch inside the 10, 1st and goal.
Yeah, Chris Carlisle making an excellent catch there as he dove and caught that ball. Great throw there by Lupoli. Really, the only place he could put it for the completion is there was good coverage there. So nice job on both ends from the quarterback and the receiver.
Carlisle came in with just 6 receptions on the season, but he's had a few big ones in this first half.
So 1st and goal, Chargers from the 9.
See how much New Haven decides to work the clock here. And they're going to call a timeout.
Their 2nd timeout of this half.
So New Haven will use their 2nd timeout. 2:28 to go in the first half, leading 14-7. And we're gonna take another look at that interception by Francesco, as he did Simmons to get it into Jones, but Francesco right there, and he's been such a difference maker for them defensively this year.
Yeah, the transfer from LIU Post as LIU Post move up to Division I, a former NE10 opponent for the Chargers and Pace as they've moved on to a Northeast Conference, as they're going up against the likes of Central Connecticut State and Sacred Heart this year. But as with a lot of players, Juwan Williams, he was a transfer last year. He's played a 2nd-year transfer. Coach Princess has done a really, really good job of bringing these guys in. You know, many of them are going to graduate school. They're, you know, some might say a bit more mature than guys coming in as freshmen, and they've done a great job in helping this Charger football program.
Chris Pinson's also done an excellent job getting this team ready for a huge game here this afternoon. A must-win almost for New Haven at 1-1 in conference play. First and goal. They're going to pitch it to Liggio. Has some room to the left. Lowers his shoulder. And he's going to get stopped a couple yards short, but a good gain on first down as Liggio ended up taking a seat on top of a couple of those pace defenders.
That used to be the bread and butter play in college football, the quarterback option there, and you hardly ever see it there. Going deep into the old school playbook, running the option there, and just short as the clock runs. We're under 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
2 timeouts remaining for Pace. They don't seem inclined to burn one right now. Liggio, the man in the backfield. They're going to throw towards Williams. He goes up high, has it! Did he get his feet down? Yes, he did. Touchdown, New Haven. What a pitch and catch. Lupoli to Williams.
Second touchdown of the afternoon for Juwan Williams, and we saw that a lot last year where he would just physically dominate people. So here's the replay. Got some separation, went up high, caught the ball at the apex, comes down with it. 6 points, University of New Haven.
But Williams just 5'10", but he got some separation between turf to get up there in high point, and Anthony Holmes on the coverage did a pretty good job. He was all over Williams, but Williams able to go up high and bring it back down, and now Stelleni on for the extra point, and he'll send it through, and New Haven now a 21-7 lead late in the first half.